And then she palpated around to the left, there's nothing. Then she palpated to the right, she was like, oh, your wound's like all the way over to the right. Hi ladies! Okay, so this is my 17-week pregnancy update. Can't literally believe that I've got 17 weeks already. So last week you saw the gender reveal. Oh my goodness me, what a day that was. So basically we went for the scan and I was like super ratty with Matt because he was like taking forever to get ready, didn't even realise that it was like meant to be at 10 o'clock. He thought that the appointment was at 10:30 and we were going to go get like McDonald's breakfast in the morning and hot chocolate and everything, and I was like, he was like, just go without me, and I was like, excuse me? I was like, there's no way I'm going to the scan without you. He was like, no, not the scan, McDonald's breakfast. I was like, darling, we don't have time for that. We've got to be there at 10 o'clock. Anyway, I was getting super cross. If you look in the last video, you'll be able to see like quite how cross I was. So yeah, that was really funny. And then Abby came round and she knew because she was like opening, like the baby's room's just there, so she was like opening the card. She was like, yes, oh my god, and then she was like trying to stuff this balloon full of confetti, and we had this whole like problem with the helium, but it was fine in the end. And yeah, so that's what you guys saw, and oh my goodness me, a little bit of a controversial thing as well. Like I had a lot of like backlash because people literally, every single little thing that I do, they will pick it apart, and you know, it must be so nice for them being so perfect. But anyway, so yeah, I said, oh my goodness, I'm so relieved, I'm so happy. What I meant was, I'm so relieved that we actually know like either way if we're having a boy or a girl, because I was so desperate to go out and get clothes and things like that, but I was like, oh, I'm so relieved, like now we know. Because the other thing was, I was on this like Strictly Nub Theory Facebook page, and I was like looking at the nub of our baby, and I was like, is it a girl, is it a boy, like what do we think? Like it was so I'm just so glad now that we know. It's just like such a relief. But yeah, if you guys don't know, we are having a girl after our two beautiful boys, and I am so excited. One of the reasons being is because where I lost my mum when I was 3, I just kind of wanted that like mother-daughter, you know, kind of bond, and it'd just be so nice to have my own daughter. Obviously my boys, oh my god, we've got such a good bond, it's so lovely. In fact, yesterday I was on my way to work, so I look so tired now because I've just done 3 days in a row. I was like beauty blending my foundation. Charlie came over and he was like, mama, like all up my arm. It was so cute. And Harry like 6 times a day goes, I love you mummy, and I'm like, I love you Harry. I'll show you what I've got for our little girl. So this is one of the, so this is a set that you can buy in Asda. It's got a little Bambi on it and it's so adorable. So that's Jamas. And then if I turn it round, there's like a little bib, a little cute hat. Oh, there's a couple of bibs actually. This is actually one of the first things we bought after our 12-week scan. I bought this because I wanted to do like a photo. Just wait for the aeroplanes to go past. I wanted to do like a photo picture with the scan picture. Do you get what I mean? So like I already had boy clothes and I wanted a piece of girl clothing so I could do the pictures, and then on the gender reveal I could then post the picture. And I kept the receipt, so if we're having a boy then obviously I'll just take it back. But yeah, this is the first little outfit that we bought her. Look at how cute that is. It's probably got like 1,001 poppers in the crotchal area, so if she has like a massive poo explosion, then that'll be a complete nightmare to get off her. This is adorable, look at this. This looks like a little like wedding dress almost, but it's so adorable. So I'll just hold it up a bit I'll hold it up a bit closer to the camera. You can see there's like little Winnie the Pooh and piglets on it. And then the back is like a little button up that I'm sure we'll struggle to get her in and out of. This is 6 to 9 months. I got like a few bits because obviously we, I'm hopefully, well, if you know this pregnancy goes okay, I'm going to be delivering her in October. So it's like quite cold. So I've got like a few bits that are for like the summer. But what tends to happen is I'll really like something in Asda and then they will change their clothing range every few months. So then that piece of item of clothing you then can't buy again, which is really frustrating. So if I get it now, then at least I've got it, and you know. This is absolutely adorable. Look at this little dress, it's so cute. I remember going through like with the boys things, and to be honest, when I first looked at girl clothes, I was feeling so sickly and so poorly. the pink just made me feel really sick for some reason, and I was like, you know what, even if we're having another boy, like that's absolutely fine, because I just looking at this pink is making me feel so queasy. And the boy stuff is adorable as well. There's little like, oh, they're so beautiful, the boys' clothes. And I automatically get drawn there because obviously I've had 2 boys and I've been dressing Harry for like 8 years, so I'm so used to it. I also got a little Tatty Teddy towel. I think this is like a hooded towel. This is again from Asda. They've just had a baby sale actually, so I just picked that up because I thought that'd be so cute. So symptoms this week. I've been dealing a lot better with my sickness. So in the morning though, I've noticed that I'm like really gaggy and like dry heavey. I don't even know if that's a word, but like I'm like, I need to like drink something fizzy to like settle my stomach, because you know when you wake up and you're like really starving, and being pregnant, you've got to get something into your system rather quickly. Normally I leave stuff on the side, but when we've had the cleaners, like they've tidied everything away and it looks lovely, so I don't want to like clutter up my side table. But yeah, so I've been really dry heavey in the morning. So when I go to work, I have like a little thing of fizzy, and then I have my breakfast, and then that normally like settles it, and then I'm normally okay after that. And then come about 4 o'clock, so about now, I start to feel like I start to like deep breathe a bit more, and I start to feel a bit sickly, and it's almost like if you were to eat a whole box of cinnamon grahams, or like a whole box, or like a whole bag of Haribo, or like something like that, and you get like this massive like sugar, sickly, sweet feeling. It feels just like that. That's the only way I can really describe it. So I just feel like really sweet and really sickly, and I just have a little cyclizine tablet, and then it settles, and then I'm fine for the rest of the evening. If I go to bed late though, at like 10 o'clock, the tablet's normally worn off, and I normally have to like lie there and like little sips of cold water. But like I'm enjoying like putting my makeup on in the morning and doing my hair and things like that, so I'm functioning a lot better. And it's funny because I was reading my old journal for when I had Harry. I found it like in the back of my drawer, and I was saying that I could start to feel kicks at 16, 17 weeks, and that's exactly what I have been feeling. But the only issue is my placenta's actually at the front of my tummy, so it's kind of cushioned the kicks, so I can't feel them quite as much. Another thing that I just quickly wanted to have a little chat with you about, I don't know if you guys have ever had this, and please let me know in the comments down below, because obviously I've been pregnant like what, 7 times now, and I haven't had this with any of my pregnancies, but I do tend to sleep on my right side, so I think it might be that. Basically my midwife was like palpating my tummy, and she said, oh, she's still, you know, like down under your pubic bone, which is not normal because I'm 17 weeks, and it normally, by 20 weeks, like your womb is up to your belly button, right? So at sort of 16, 17 weeks, it should be halfway between your belly button and your pubic bone, so sort of like midway up. And I was like, well, that's weird, because I can feel, you know, it kicks higher. And then she palpated around to the left, there's nothing. Then she palpated to the right, she was like, oh, your womb's like all the way over to the right. I was like, well, that's weird. Like, maybe it's because I sleep on my right side. She said, oh yeah, maybe, and like didn't really say too much after that. So I would like to know down in the comments below. I did like Google it a little bit, and a couple of people have had it too. But yeah, that was kind of like a bit of a concern. I was like, is that like normal? Is that okay? Like, is something gonna, you know, is she only gonna be on like one side of my womb? Is she gonna have enough room? Am I gonna be able to like stretch out and like fill the other side? Like, what the hell's gonna go on? So this lighting isn't actually doing my skin any justice, but I've just come a little bit closer because I wanted to show you like how clear my face is now. When I was pregnant with the boys, my skin was flawless, like there was not a zit in sight. But with this pregnancy, I've had a lot here, a lot like on my forehead, and just kind of like generally in my T-zone. But that's all kind of gone now. But this lighting looks horrible and I look exhausted. I will quickly show you my tummy. I do feel like my stomach has come out a lot. Still taking my prenatal vitamins and things like that, which has got folic acid in it. But yeah, all in all, my hair is still really lank. It's just got nothing to it. It's got no shine. It's just lank and sad. My nails are breaking off. I snapped my thumbnail today. It just came clean off. I went to get some like frubes out of the fridge, and the box was a bit stuck in the fridge, and as I pulled it, my nail just went ping straight onto the floor. And I was like, wow, that's really sad. But with my other pregnancies, and this is kind of how I had an inkling that I was pregnant with a girl, and it was like a little bit different this time, is because like my nails straight away were just like snappy, and like the little, you know, like when the corners of your nail like start to split and you're just like, great, I'm going to lose the whole nail now. So like that sort of thing was happening, and like my hair was getting a lot greasier and like really lank and just kind of nothing, and my skin was really spotty. That was kind of like an inkling, but of course all pregnancies are different, so you can have 2 completely different pregnancies and still have the same gender. So I'd love to know down in the comments what you guys are having if you're pregnant at the moment, and if you're still TTCing, do carry on and be positive. It will happen for you one day, I promise. And I'm sure I will have more screenshots sent to me from my lovely viewers of hate comments where somehow they've managed to pick apart words that I've said on this video. And you know what, it's so funny. I wish I had time like that to like pick apart someone's life and like I managed to like sum up what they think of me in like a 5 or 10 minute video. It's so funny. I've been on YouTube for so many years now, and I've had everything thrown at me. You've got a really funny lisp, you've overdone your lips and you look like a cat. That was a really funny one. I hope your girl is actually a boy. I hope that your daughter gives you hell when she's born. And it's like, why are you being so spiteful? Like, it's so funny. I don't take anything to heart, obviously. Like, you know what, I get sent them and I just laugh and they laugh as well, and it's funny. Any hate comments that are left on my videos, I actually block the user, so they won't then be able to comment on my videos, and if they are, it doesn't even show up. So it's a complete waste of time because you're just going to be blocked from my channel. But yeah, give this video a thumbs up, guys. Subscribe to me for free to follow my pregnancy journey, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, ladies.